Hello, tattoo artists. Have you tried an adjustable stroke tattoo machine yet? Well, this one is from YilongTattooing.com. It goes up to 4.5 millimeter stroke, and we have a coupon code for you today. Code FLOATY. Don't forget to use a link in the description below. We're going to try this thing on some silicone, so stay tuned. Let's do it. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Yilong F3 adjustable stroke tattoo pen machine, wireless charging pen machine set. Let's open it. Sweet. Yilong has provided a nice little case. I do love that. There it is. Okay, here's the case, and it has a machine with 2 batteries and accessory kit. It's a nice little bag there. Thank you, Yilong, for that. So these are the batteries here. Let's see what the charging situation is. Okay, looks like USB-C, USB charger. There's the port. All right, let's put this battery on the machine. Looks like a magnet. Pretty easy on and off system here. You can see the battery interface is actually pretty cool. It's got some color to it. 0.1 increment voltages, timer, simple on off. All right, and then here are the stroke lengths down here. You can see the battery seems to turn it well, but you should probably hold it down at this ring to turn it, because the battery is just a magnet. So here we go, 2.3, 2.7, 3.2, 3.8, 4.2, and 4.5. That's a whole lot of stroke lengths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to be exact. 1 click per stroke length, it looks like. We're gonna just put a needle in this and see how it works. The grip is pretty comfortable, not too large, but I think my floaty grip will fit on it really well. The weight is at the tip. Yep, it's at the tip. So this machine is battery only. You will not be able to hook an RCA connection to it. They do give you 2 batteries, which is nice. We have the adjustable stroke. We have a nice heavy grip. We have a nice stealthy look here. It's a comfortable, not an odd shape or anything like that. The battery seems pretty lightweight. It's not a bad looking machine. The battery comes on and off pretty easily. So you will be covering this machine with barrier film, which will even, hold that magnet on better. But it is nice that these batteries are very easily changed out. We're gonna cover it with a floaty grip today. We don't have barrier film, but I just want to mention that in case that's something that you were worried about with the magnet. You are going to be covering this entire area with the barrier film or grip tape on the bottom. So all in all, it should be one solid component when you're done prepping it. Okay, I'm just gonna put this 3-round liner on the machine, on the F3, and we're gonna turn it on. I'm gonna start lining this machine at a 3.8 millimeter stroke for this 3-round liner. I'm at 8 volts. You can hear the machine. There's the needle. Seems like that hit is appropriate for this silicone piece at 3.8 millimeters, and I'm at 8 volts, getting lines, beautiful saturated straight lines in this silicone very easily with this machine. It feels very well saturated, which I do like. So very nice, again, able to do curved lines here, no problem. Feeling really nice and smooth with this machine. The hit feels really good right here for the silicone at 3.8 millimeter. I'm gonna bring down my voltage a little bit. Try some lip shading. Let's just stay at 7 here. So I am at 7.5 volts here at the maxed out 4.5 millimeter stroke on the end. I want to see how far apart I can get these dots. So I'm going to do that again here, a little closer. And come down in stroke length. And skip a couple so you can see the effect of that change. And come down to 3.8 where I was for lining. And you see the dots are just a little closer together now. Changing the look of the shading. Okay, getting the ink cleaned off here, taking a look. Yeah, so definitely like my dot distance, got that pepper shade going. In the higher stroke, you can see that you have a little more control of that distance. You can also play around with the voltage, but you're going to be stuck sometimes at whatever voltage. Gets a nice crisp looking dot. And start filling it, get it a little better. Seems good. Okay, dot shading looks good. I'm able to do a little whip shading, pepper shading, and I'm able to play around with the distance between the dots, which is pretty cool with this little machine. All right, let's try on a new needle. I'm gonna put on this 11 round liner. We're probably going to need to go up in voltage a little bit. All right, I'm at 8 volts at 4.5 stroke. This is 11 round liner. It has more needles, so it's going to need a little more stroke length and voltage to drive it in. Well, it feels like a big punch. That felt really good, like it was penetrating well, and I felt like I had good control of the machine. Yeah, looks pretty darn straight. Play around a little more. I'm going to come down to 4.2 and see what that feels like too. Let's see if we want the same punch. So I did some lines at 4.2, some lines at 4.5 millimeter stroke. I personally like the feel of the 4.5 as long as you're moving fast, and then 4.2 maybe if you want to feels fine. You can slow down and get it in just fine at 4.2 as well. So it can be done in either setting, but it is done very well in this setting. I feel like the lining, if you're going to be lining with an 11 round liner and you're moving faster, you might want it at this higher setting. So again, I'm at 8 volts and I'm all the way up to 4.5 millimeter stroke. Just getting in there really, really solid. You can see just how solid it's getting in. And then down to 4.2. Yep, just gotta slow down a little more, which is always good anyway for lining. All right, there are two beautiful hearts here, both of them getting in great. Again, just playing around between 4.5 and 4.2. All I noticed is that I just had to slow my hand down just a little bit to get it in at the 4.2 at the same voltage. So very nice. All of this is performing really well in the silicone so far. I'm seeing really good saturation. So I want to try this 11 round shader now. It has a slightly different needle orientation, and let's see if that gets in the silicone well. Take off this liner and we're going to put this shader on. 11 round shader has a different orientation to the needle, so it will be a slightly different test. I'm going to stay at 4.2 at 8. I'm just going to try lining with this shader. seems to be getting in well. I'm going to go up a little to 4.5. You can hear the machine change a little there. Just feel like a little steadier there because I can move faster. Does it even know how to be in 4.5 millimeter stroke? Again, I think even in that setting, I could probably get away with 4.2. I think it's going to be slow and steady wins the race with these larger needle groupings, so I did like the 4.2 for that one as well. Although you can see both right here, the 4.2 and the 4.5 millimeter stroke, it does seem like it's still getting in with both. I was able to move a little faster with the 4.5. And that is the shader. Let's come down in voltage. Gonna go to 6.5. Actually, on this one, I think I'll go to 7. I'm gonna go to 7 volts. And I'm just gonna bring this down a little bit to 3.8. Just wanna reduce my hit a little bit for shading. Didn't feel like it's getting in very well. So let's not change our hit, that makes it easier. Yeah, it feels better. And that's 7 volts at 4.2 millimeter stroke. It's feeling good. Looks like it was getting in just as well as it was feeling. A couple little spots here. Very nice. Very black. Very fast. Very fast, very dark, very saturated, and good control. Let's do some dots. Feels good. Good, cool. So I'm able to make very distinct dots. I like that with the round shader. It's one of the advantages of having that needle orientation is you get a nice little circle. So once again, the shading, the dots, the heart, everything I'm doing with this round shader feels really good on the silicone. I think this machine will be great for black work and for larger needle groupings because it does have that versatility of the stroke. Here I am at 4.2, so you can see you can go up one more. What do we have left? We have a 10 gauge 25 curve mag. Let's try that out. Alrighty, I'm gonna come down to a 3.8 first and just feel the hit, maybe go up from there. Kind of like running this machine at a 7 so far on the silicone. And come down a little bit to 3.2. Softer hit. So we have 3.8 and 3.2 here at 7 volts. You can see how light that 3.2 really is, how soft you can make that hit. So much lighter actually than the 3.8. So you can see that the mag also is still getting in, but it's just much lighter. I would like to play around with a higher hit, but my thoughts are it might be too high at a 4.2. Let's see. Oh yeah, that just feels a little much. So you definitely don't need to go that high. Depending on how much saturation you're gonna want, you can change this stroke length. So that's cool. See what you can do with adjustable strokes. You can actually change saturation with the hit. Still able to get a little darker and then whip out and get a little lighter, and that's in the 3.2 setting. Let's see if we can get darker. Yep, getting black really fast there. Probably could even turn it down a bit in voltage. So that's at 6.5 now, and I'm still at 3.2 stroke length. Pretty darn dark, even darker. Okay, so it definitely gets black. No problem with this little machine. That's awesome. I would like to turn the mag on its side and see how steady it is. All right, I'm gonna do this at 3.2. I feel like I don't need a huge hit for this. I did turn up my voltage. I'm at 7.8 volts. Let's try. Feeling a little resistance there. I'm gonna go up actually in voltage to an 8 first. All right, you can see that needle is getting in there on its side, no problem. I'm gonna try another needle here. So I'm at a 3.2 at 7.5 volts with a 15 curve mag. This one's a 12 gauge, so I think it will penetrate a little better. Yeah, that felt really good. Wow, so clean. Not bad, not bad. So there you go. That's the 15 curve mag on its side. You can see each individual line really well now because this is a 12 gauge needle. So it's driving it in a little better, and you can see each distinct needle line a little more clearly now. So yes, it seems like I'm able to get that all in at still at 3.2 at 7.5 volts with the 15 curve mag. All right, the F3 is performing so well on the silicone. All these lines look really saturated. All the needles I've tried have been able to get in the silicone and create a very nice saturated line, or I can even bring it down and do a nice light shade as well. So again, if you want to get yours, go to yilongtattooing.com, and don't forget to use our coupon code FLOATY to get your 15% off. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.